Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing versus Cereb, Battle with the Think Tank, as suggested by one of the commenters in my versus GoPro video. Now, I will leave Merg's original video again in this, because Merg is where I found this. And I was told by a commenter to try this out, so we're going to be doing that. Yeah, we're just going to have fun with this. Yep, gotta start with the prank. Gotta start with the puns, of course. Cereb minds your business. You world. Okay, basic. Check. 20 attack, 0 defense, a broad-minded individual. That is a horrible pun. Brain activity, low. Oh, okay. Okay. Talk. Try to discuss theoretical physics. But Cereb is uninterested in such elementary discussion. Mm-hmm, yes. Holy moly. Okay. To explain the trajectory of the double pendulum. She scribbles a complicated formula on a scrap of paper and hands it to you. Brain activity low. Oh, that's simple. You're still trying to understand the formula. Yes. Oh shit, okay, don't stand on the back. Don't stand on the back. It smells like endorphins. I'll turn the music down a bit so you guys can hear me better. There we go. Okay. Subject hair atrocious. Awesome. Concentrate. You stare at the formula that Cereb gave you, but you'll need more turns to understand it. Concentrate. These are even harder. It's all wingdings to you. Okay. I like these attacks. These are cool. Maybe if you stare hard enough, something will happen. I'm gonna keep staring. You finally understand the formula! Nah, just kidding. Concentrate. Oh, you're holding it upside down. Now it makes perfect sense. It took all this time to be like, oh, wait a minute, I'm holding this paper wrong. Talk. You tell Cereb what you've learned. He seems pleased. I'll just get to the point. I know you're a human, so I brought you here. I need your service. For all of Monster Kind. Specifically, I need the power within your soul. No harm will come to you. I can keep you safe and healthy, while you let me analyze everything about you. There are a lot of monsters out there who want your soul. But what they don't realize is that with a live human in my hands, far more can be gained for everyone. A dead human soul wouldn't get me what I'm after, since they go into the equivalent of a comatose state, but with you and your soul, all it would take was a few years. Through rigorous analysis, I could replicate its structure and create an artificial soul. But I will need your cooperation. First, I'll need to subdue you. Hold still for a minute. Smells like unconsciousness. You try to convince him that there must be a better way, he ignores you. I need you unconscious. Again, you try to change Cereb's mind, but doesn't even bat his eye. Nothing you say has any effect. It seems Cereb's conviction can't be swayed unless you do something drastic. I need you unconscious. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to sleep then. Let's just go to sleep. Let's get one ending already. Go for the yellow bullets. Thank you for being understanding of the circumstances. Ending 3 of 12. In a few moments, you will lose consciousness. I will move you to a special chamber designed to accommodate you for however many years this takes. Good night. And thank you. Okay, well, that's ending 1. Alright, let's try that again. It looks intimidating, but it really isn't that bad. Talk. I need your soul. Hold still for a minute. But this time I say no and try to talk him out of it. Okay, the attacks have gotten harder. Doesn't even bat his eye. Okay, I gotta do something drastic. Alright then. This is the most drastic thing I can think of. I understand your anger, but I'm not letting you go. Okay, so I just gotta keep fighting him. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get all the endings today. Nice and easy. You don't understand. We monsters have suffered so much. If you just cooperate. Oh, he's getting more aggressive. Both of us could be heroes. Stop. Nah, man. I'm a god gamer. I'm 13-click gamer. I can dodge everything. Stop. I can dodge everything while healing, buddy. I cannot let you leave. Uh-oh. Don't do this. You'll only make things worse for everyone. Holy fucking moly. Okay, he still won't listen. Stop. Okay, fine. Oh, shit. It's better if I just... Okay, I didn't get the last line of dialogue. It's fine. I understand why you did this. But I do not forgive it. You've taken away our chance for freedom. Because of selfish desires. Because of you. Monsters will continue to suffer. Knowledge has been lost. And so has our... Okay, cool. I'm gonna die. It would seem humans are not as resilient as my studies indicated. My apologies. I was too aggressive. I will send you back to where I took you from. This encounter never happened. And now I need to die. No! Stop! Unbelievable. You'd hold your own life hostage for freedom? That's... incredible. You win this one, human. Someone like you cannot be contained. I'll let you go. 4 of 12, huh? No thanks. What? I give you your freedom. And you turn on me? Why? I lived my life seeking all the answers. But now, I leave with only questions. I'll count that as 2 endings. Now what do we do? Zombie. You extend your arms and begin to mutter brains. Cereb is unamused. Very funny. You start foaming at the mouth. Cereb writes something down in red pen. You start chewing on the corner of a table. Cereb is starting to look concerned. What are you doing? You moan and foam sprays from your mouth. Cereb backs away very slowly. Subject... unstable. You crawl on the ground and cry brains once again. Cereb reaches for a lever. Stop. I hate this attack. Maggots crawl out from under your sleeves. Apparently, you really are a zombie. So this is what I have discovered. The possibilities for study. Plants vs. Zombies music. The possibilities for study. Your remains will leave much to learn. I just got fucking gaster blastered. He actually kills you. Our fate rests upon you. We're now... stay determined. My name changed. I didn't even realize that the first few times. Unresponsive. Still unresponsive. So, okay, oops. Whatever. Intriguing. You insist on being peaceful, when you have no idea why I attack you. I finished examining your behavior in an unknown situation. I owe you an explanation now. I know you're a human. A rare sight in the underground. The opportunity was too good to pass up. I borrowed you for examination. Oh shit, okay, his attacks are getting more aggressive. I would like to test your limits. I want to see what ways a human's abilities surpass a monster's. Well, you're healing me. Thank you. This data will benefit many. Okay, I can get to dodge that. How? Well... it's rather... complicated. With all due respect, I highly doubt a lesser mind like yours would understand. Is there no consistency to that? You would not understand my desire to know. Besides, I think you should stay here. I can keep you safe and healthy, while you let me analyze everything about you. There are a lot of monsters out there who want your soul. But what they don't realize is that with a live human in my hands, far more can be gained for everyone. A dead human soul wouldn't get me what I'm after, since they go into the equivalent of a comatose state. But with you and your soul, all it would take is a few years. I can analyze its composition, remake it. Yes, Alphys. Though she is a brilliant mind, she lacks resolve. Perhaps I can get more favorable results. But I will need your cooperation. First, okay. Okay, so we're just doing this again. I'm just gonna kill myself here. Alright, so I don't think I can do anything with sparing anymore. You win this one, human. Someone like you cannot be contained. I'll let you go. Okay. Let's try that again. Is there anything else I can do? I did talk. What if I concentrate? Scrunch up your face as if to use psychic powers. Cereb nods and jots down notes. Brain activity moderate. You focus your entire mind on... You're not even sure what. Subject hair atrocious. You're now more concentrated than a can of orange juice. Brain activity very high. Concentrate. Your entire mind is focused on absolutely nothing. Nothing else has your attention. Nothing happened. Brain activity transcendent. Okay, you know what? Subject mood angry. Enough of this. I've been holding back for your sake. I thought you'd be a good subject. Restrain yourself, or I'll be forced to get violent. And I promise that neither of us wants that. So be it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, shit! Okay. Cereb throws a clipboard at you. Honestly, no matter how I look at it, you made a very stupid mistake. You have nothing to gain from fighting me. We're far from where I took you from. Anyone with a brain at least 0.0032% the size of mine can figure that out. And yet, despite your wounds, you seem to be enjoying this. I'd be fascinated if you weren't trying to kill me. Oh, fuck. Calculating something. Alright then. Drink the giant triple chocolate soy mocha latte with whipped cream. Average Starbucks order. And recover 12 HP. It makes no sense. Considering your behavior, you knew exactly what you were getting into. What the fuck? So why? Why would you throw everything away for such an unhealthy desire for danger and thrill? Okay then. This isn't the sort of thing you can just take back and pretend never happened. Oh. Oh no. Oh shit. Bandage. It's hard to believe, but could you really be the anomaly? The one who he said could end time itself? I had hoped such a being didn't exist. Yet I am sure of it now. It's you. On account of your barbaric behavior, I can only assume the worst of intentions. But because of your determination, I cannot truly kill you. However, that doesn't mean I cannot break you. Really, to kill just because you can. That kind of mentality is unspeakably horrible, horrid. A power like yours, all the good you could do with it, and instead you choose to mindlessly kill. But is that really all there is to this? Even the worst kind of person has reasons for their actions. Do you enjoy ending life because of an inferiority complex? What? Okay, yeah, keep using this attack, it's easy. Okay. Great. Rhubarb. You attach the rhubarb to your weapon. Your next attack will be extra powerful. Did other humans look down on you? Do you see the underground as your chance to finally feel power? The typical schoolyard bully? Oh god. I don't like that attack. Cookies. Enable Cookie. For the next 10 turns, you will regenerate HP. Perhaps you're so insecure about yourself. You feel killing is the only way to feel significant. Man's just insulted like half of the world right there. Okay, so wait, it's 2 HP? Does it orange? Oh, you eat the color orange out of existence. Recover 13. Or do you just have an extremely morbid sense of curiosity? Both. Mostly the curiosity part. Okay, so that just has a chance to happen. Ooh, big damage. Regardless, I cannot let a psychopath like you get away. That is aggressive. Sorry, what? Okay, great. Thanks, again. I still have cookie regen. Ugh. To think you were this strong. Even I don't know what you are anymore. But it's not human. Even so, I think I am beginning to understand you. Even the most twisted mind doesn't act without reasons. Killing is of no consequence to you. That was my previous theory about you. But I couldn't have been more wrong. The consequences are precisely why you do it. You kill because you love the danger it puts you in. So I have a proposal. I have powerful tools in my lab. Spare me, and I can take a few moments to ready them. As long as you don't fight back, I can subject you to firepower the likes of which you've never seen. And if you survive, well, you'll have a reason to feel incredible. I don't like my current health state, so... You struck me down. Ha! Ha ha ha! My conclusion is not wrong, though. I am certain of that. You're just weak. Too weak to handle my challenge. I do not fear this death. I know you will turn back the clock. Because I showed you your limits. You will not be content with the thought of running away from this challenge. Ha! 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 Our next meeting will be very, very interesting. Broad-minded individual. 20 attack, negative 999 defense. You actually listened. Sometimes the craziest idea is the brilliant one. But if the timeline is your plaything, it's only natural this would happen. Well now, anomaly. I am a brain of my word. Allow me to arm myself. He actually... Now... I remember one of the gimmicks of this fight from a long, long time ago when I watched Merg's video, and you guys will see it. Alright, as promised. I'll subject you to the most diabolical of contraptions, the most sophisticated of weaponry, the heaviest of firepower. I will give you so much peril that maybe you'll never strike another monster. Yep. You gotta listen to that. You asked for this. Miss. I wonder how many times you'll go through this. Or have. Middle. Middle, right. I had to stay in the middle. Holy shit, he does a lot of damage. Okay. Awesome. 20 attack, 999 defense, the almighty think tank. That's a horrendous joke. Fuck. It's harder than it looks. What if I stick? You throw the stick, a robotic arm snatches it out of the air and begins scanning it. Once, 5 times. Cereb. It's called HP only. I would apologize, but we both know that you want this. Stand like this. Okay. Cheesecake. Pickled cheesecake, that's disgusting. This addiction you have. Oh, I skipped the dialogue. Lots of pie. Am I really helping, or am I making it worse? There's really no way to know. All I can do is hope this stops you. Oh, that is cool. I still have my regen. Danger is the only language that seems to speak to you. I can only hope it gets the message across. That's clever. To think I brought you here to study you, to free everyone. And instead, I'm trying to save everyone. Fire, kaboom. Okay, what is going on? I'm getting flashbangs. Okay, I no longer have healing. You come this far, but now you'll have to rely on your own ability. Ah. Will. Suddenly your injuries don't seem so bad anymore. Sooner or later, I'll be forced to subject you to what we, in the scientific community, like to call pain, I'm assuming. No thanks. No thanks. Will. They're forcing me to improvise quite a bit here. Okay. This is fucking cool, though. I love the creativity. Will. Ready, Anomaly? Here's my special attack. Sorry, what? Right, left. I was too slow. You know, getting all that far in the second try is not bad at all. Where were these letters? It didn't go really well. What did I do? Ugh. What if I attack now? What are you? There's only one explanation for your behavior. And that is that there is no explanation. Interesting. It would seem I had this whole thing backwards. You are not my subject of analysis. I am yours. Fascinating. A mere child has played me for a fool. And succeeded. If only for a short time. Nobody has managed to outsmart me before. Not since Gaster. Don't think I didn't see that. Your expression changed. You know who I'm talking about. But you shouldn't. He's gone from this timeline. The only way you could know about him is if you are the anomaly. That explains why you're acting so unnatural. Well, I think we can both benefit from this. I got the talk option. Obviously, I would prefer that you stop attacking. I would also like to continue to measure your abilities. Since I know what you are now, I know I will not put you in any real danger. In return, I will answer any questions you may have about me. This way, we will both get the answers we seek. Holy shit, okay. This better yield some new endings. Your work. I am essentially a frontiersman of knowledge. A scholar, a scientist, a mathematician, a historian. A lawyer. Explains a tie. I delve into the mysteries of the world and wrangle the answers I seek. An unanswered question is like a painting hung crooked to me. And you are a very crooked painting. Your work. Okay, so you just say the same thing. What is this? Okay. It's like a really slow juggle. Anomaly. Who knows about your powers? Our sponsors have a rather large fascination with quantum theory. Namely, parallel worlds and timelines. I am at the head of those studies. Recently, we found a way to read timelines via computer. And the data was terrifying. The timelines are supposed to look like tree branches, constantly splitting into infinitesimal fractals. But this? What we had was a mess. Some branches looped backward. Some branches merged with others. And some just ended. And the readings we took, they had an unprecedented amount of determination. Honestly, I thought the machine was malfunctioning. But some of my colleagues thought otherwise. I know now that they were right. This is such a cool attack. I love this. The binary. Cereb combs his brain. Quantum physics. You humans don't know how it feels. Being confined to the dark depths. Knowing there's a whole world of mysteries above you that you'll never get to see. That's why we have this fascination with quantum physics. If we can't break the barrier, perhaps we can circumvent it. By finding our way into a timeline where the barrier never existed. What the heck? What am I doing? 7 souls. Bring up Asgore's plan to break the barrier. You've met him in another timeline, haven't you? It's very apparent that he doesn't like his plan. I highly doubt he plans to follow through with it. In fact, I suspect he has let you kill him. So that he wouldn't have to follow through with it, eradicating humans. He's gentle by nature, and doesn't own up to his mistakes. And he's afraid of another war. If an almighty god rose to the surface with an angry kingdom at his back, well, lives would be lost. And he knows that. It'd be easier on everyone if we could instead travel to a timeline where monsters and humans already coexist. None of us would raise our hand in violence to a world that already welcomes us. What is that exclamation mark? Flirt. Until Cereb has a very handsome pituitary. I appreciate it, but that isn't the question. You admire his shapely frontal lobe. Thanks? You ask Cereb for his brain age. I know you're just trying to get a reaction from me. You can't fool me twice. You marvel dramatically at the size of Cereb's cerebellum. You can stop at any time. You complicate Cereb on his hypothalamus. Do you even know what that is? You tell Cereb that you like to stop. A race who flirts with strangers just to see what happens. Is that what you want me to think humans are? I mean, the funny thing is, we're not wrong. We flirt with fucking anything just because we're bored. You tell Cereb has a nice brain. You're running out of pickup lines, aren't you? Tell Cereb that you admire shape with frontal lobe. You already said that one. It's possible that you may have a problem. Gaster. You asked Cereb about the mysterious W.D. Gaster. I'm afraid I don't know much about the man myself. He was a colleague of mine, and an absolutely brilliant one. He built the core, as well as many tools and weapons. For instance, a powerful blaster. It became quite a name in the scientific field. I'll be honest, I was quite envious of him. I wanted to one-up him. To best him somewhat. One-up. Gaster was my competition. Back then, my eye was set on becoming the royal scientist. The previous one had stepped down. Well, the underground was in dire need of the source of energy. So I developed a blueprint for a core, powered by the underground rivers. It wasn't much, but it was enough to benefit everyone. The gaster had this absurd idea in drawing fuel from the very mantle. The difference in energy acquired was astronomical. So he got the job. I felt I needed to best him somewhere. So I made a weapon superior to his favorite laser cannon. Though, he never got to see it. He fell into the core before I finished it. Now though, fame and recognition don't appeal to me anymore. I just want knowledge. So I have no interest in being the royal scientist. I want to go to the surface. The surface is full of mysteries for me to solve. Finish. I'm finished asking questions. I see. I'll be straightforward about this. With your powers, our studies of trans-temporal travel would be so much easier. I can also use you for determination transfusions and study your soul, to see what it takes to make a monster's soul stronger. If you stay, all the things I can learn in the name of science. You'll be the cornerstone of future technology. Monsters will forever be in your debt. Will you volunteer yourself to the science of the future? No. For all futures? Sure. Sure. Ending 6. I'm elated. You are doing a service of immeasurable greatness for all of monster kind. I can't even begin to express my gratitude. I promise you that the time you sacrifice will not go to waste. Ew. How come? We have much to do. I don't like that smile. I got a friendship bracelet. Error in script battle with a think tank. Attempt to call the function call Flowey, but doesn't exist. Huh. Okay, so, from what I know, you're supposed to get a cutscene with Flowey, and that's all I know. That's literally all I know about that. Leave. How disappointing. I'll be honest, if it weren't for your powers over the timeline, I wouldn't let you leave. But since I know it wouldn't be possible to stop you, I have no choice but to accept your decision. Perhaps one day you'll reconsider. But until then, goodbye. So, my hour time limit is up. I decided I'm gonna give myself an hour to record all these, so it's easier to edit. That's my hour time limit up. I might come back someday to finish off the extreme route where you let him live and do the hard battle stuff. I like it though. This is a really in-depth fan game with someone that's so unique and different from everything else. His design is cool. I hate his smile. And I love his mechanics. Also, eating the color orange out of existence is hilarious because orange both means the fruit and the color, so that's really funny. It reminds me of All Fiction from that one guy in one anime who is really strong. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye. And that's the end of the video. I won't take up too much of your time because I said basically everything I wanted to say at the end there. I just want to say here at the ending that if you have any more suggestions, please put them in the comments, and I'll either find something for it, or I'll put it on a back burner for a while. Anyways, thanks for watching, again, and have a good night.